So, since so many people aren't able to spend the holidays with their families, we thought we'd share some of our Pole family holiday traditions.
When I think of New Year's Eve, I always think of it as being a family night because it was my parents' anniversary. So we always celebrated it as a family with games and refreshments. But my most memorable New Year's Eve was when the year turned to 2000.
We had a good time. We went to Florida, and I really surprised Diane with a big diamond.
Jan pulled out a diamond necklace.
And she looks at it and says, "What's that?" I said, "That's for you." "What is it?" I says, "Can't you tell?"
In the meantime, he had told Charles to take the video camera and tape it while he was presenting it to me.
At the last minute, he just hands me the camera and says, "Here, film." I don't know that he's given her anything, so I'm just filming the fireworks. I mean, it was one of the greatest fireworks displays I've ever seen.
He was taping, and he was taping fireworks, and oh, but yeah, by the way, he did get Mom and Dad in there too.
So yes, he did not quite get the surprised look on Diane's face that I hoped for, but it was still nice.
That was a great moment. I still caught some of it. I mean, come on, Mom, Dad. I still caught some of it.
In 2021, I think I'm looking most towards people being healthier and not having to be so afraid of COVID-19. I'm not sure how soon that will be, but I would like to get back to a normal life.
2020 was a crazy year. We still are in this middle of the pandemic, and sometime next year I hope to be vaccinated and that things are opening up again and we can travel someplace where it's safe and have a relaxing vacation.
As soon as I can, I'm gonna get on a plane. I'm gonna go somewhere quiet with my wife, and just my wife. And we're probably just gonna spend a week on a beach, laying and reading and, just really relaxing and enjoying a solid vacation, because I know I need one.
The idea of New Year's resolutions is a really great one. You start out in the morning of January 1st, it's new year, new you, right? You can do anything. And then that kind of fades. That happens to all of us, or at least to most of us, me included. So I've kind of given up on New Year's resolutions as a thing, and I've decided that every morning is the opportunity for New Year's resolution, where you can just start out fresh.
I do New Year's resolutions, but they're usually kind of generic and kind of things that I probably am going to do anyway. So my New Year's resolution is to continue to exercise on a regular basis.
I do not do New Year's resolutions because every day I try to do the best I can, especially in this business.
I'm hit and miss on the resolutions. I try to make them. Whether I keep them or not is another thing. I think we all can be better about keeping them. So this year, I think I'm gonna make daily resolutions just to try to make small changes that add up to something big.
I have two very fond memories of New Year's Day. Number one was always to watch the Rose Bowl parade, and I was lucky enough to see it in real life one year. The other one is my mother always had Chinese food, usually like a chop suey, for New Year's Day dinner.
I always looked forward to New Year's Day dinner. I don't know why, it was just, we always had guests. It always seemed like we had people over. Dinner, there was always a sense of promise for the new year, and everyone was generally in a really good mood. So I think that's the thing that I always look forward most to on New Year's Day, is the New Year's Day dinner.
From our family to all you families,
Happy holidays!